Israeli President Reuven Rivlin is set to tap the leader of the Blue and White Party, Benny Gantz, to form a government after Benjamin Netanyahu announced he was not able to form a coalition. For more on how this will affect policy, we want to welcome former mayor of Shiloh, Israel, and the author of Trump and the Jews, David Rubin. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Stephanie. Good to be with you.
Good to be with you, too. Can you explain what this coalition building process in Israel is all about?
Yes, well, the way it works is the president, which is basically a ceremonial role, has 28, he gives the mandate for a 28-day period during which one of the two leading candidates from the elections can form a coalition. So Prime Minister Netanyahu was given that mandate. He had 28 days to form a majority coalition from all the members of the Israeli parliament. He didn't succeed in those 28 days, and now he's passing the gauntlet back to the president, and the president has to appoint another candidate, and that candidate will be Benny Gantz.
Does returning the mandate mean that Netanyahu has lost his chance to continue as prime minister?
No, actually not. He actually could have another chance, but what it means is that Benny Gantz, who is the left of center candidate, he's the leading candidate from the Blue and White Party, which is the left of center party, as opposed to Netanyahu's Likud, which is right of center. He now has 28 days. Benny Gantz has 28 days to put together a majority coalition. When those 28 days are up, then we move up to the next stage if he fails in the task.
If Gantz fails to form a majority coalition, what's next for Israel?
Okay, so what would be next after those 28 days, and I don't think he's going to succeed, by the way, is that any candidate, anyone, any Knesset member, any Israeli parliament member would have an additional 21 days during which time he or she could form a governing coalition. Now, so it sounds like a one big free-for-all, but that's basically what it would be if Gantz doesn't succeed in those 28 days.
And then lastly, how will this affect U.S. ties with Israel, especially since the Trump administration has very good relations with Netanyahu?
Well, first of all, the relationship is with Israel and the United States. It's not a relationship that's only built on Netanyahu. And I think that there is a very good chance that Netanyahu, in the end, will end up being prime minister. But there's this additional issue of a possible corruption indictment against Netanyahu. And a lot of the candidates, the two main candidates to be prime minister, are sort of waiting to see what's going to happen with that. And that could throw another wrench in the negotiations and can make it even more complicated.
All right, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Again, David Rubin, the former mayor of Shiloh, Israel, as I say in Hebrew, Toda Rabbah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.